Beautiful day, Cody, up here in St. Joe. Good crowd as well, one of the final practices, and I think the nicest day of camp by far.
It's gorgeous.
All right, baby, let's go, let's go. Come with a purpose today. Come with a purpose. Move me up.
These hard practices are for a reason. There's a goal at the end of the training camp that you want to be this good, and then the regular season you want to be this good, and I think you just have to continue to build.
You started this foundation.
Stay alive. Stay alive.
Every week is different. Every day is different in this thing. But you've accomplished some things here that's going to help carry you through during the season.
2 hands, Josh. 2 hands.
I thought it was a good camp. We improved on a lot of stuff. Offense, defense, and special teams. We kind of just flew around, and we competed every day, which you always want.
That's trying to make me look bad. I don't got no haircut, but I need the haircut.
Practices wrapped up in St. Joe, I guess.
That's unfortunate.
So the St. Joe portion of training camp has come and gone.
Yes. Thursday is a getaway day, basically, for them, right? You know, they want to get back to Kansas City and pack everything up as quickly as possible. We know on Saturday, Cody, though, the Chiefs are going to head out to Phoenix. They're going to take on the Arizona Cardinals.
I think this game they're going to come out there with the, hey, let's get something done.
Kansas City a 2nd and 4 at the Arizona 18. 28 seconds to go first quarter, no score. Mahomes keeping his feet moving, holding it. Now fires for the end zone, late caught, touchdown! Kansas City, Justyn Watson. As Mahomes, that patented just parallel run to the line of scrimmage. Into the first quarter, the Chiefs lead the Cardinals 7-0.
The stress of the preseason is fascinating because for most of the starters, they're trying to get ready for the regular season.
In the National Football League, it has to feel a bit real before it's real.
All right, you two are done. Just no. Let me get one more drive in 26.
We just got warmed up. Almost serious.
Everybody else,
Almost serious, coach.
the other half of the team is trying to make the roster, further their career.
For the 2023 Kansas City Chiefs, it's starting to feel like the start over is getting more real by the moment. It's why preseason games are so important in the league, if not imperative.
You don't know how much you're going to play, but you want to make the most out of every play that you get.
So here comes Shane Buechele. 3rd down.
I know you want to throw it, but 21st will be open for a touchdown. Are you kidding me?
24 will be open for a touchdown. Willie called it.
Buechele. And he scrambled to the flat.
Run!
First down and more. Cuts it in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Shane Buechele just scrambled, looking right, went back left like Mahomes, and scrambles for a 15-yard touchdown.
Well, obviously the starters have kind of solidified their spot, but when you're talking about the backups,
Hey, ball player, baby. Ball player, baby.
during the course of the season, those guys don't get a lot of reps during the week.
Hey, they didn't think you had wheels.
They understand, especially those guys have to be able to play special teams at a higher level.
Take advantage of your opportunity tonight, baby. Whatever that is, big, small, and different. Let's go, baby. To the house. 1, 2, 3, to the house.
You have to be able to cover kicks like some of the players that we've had in the past. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to compete with other teams. Those are all factors that Veach understands, Andy understands, and we're all on the same page when it comes to that.
Blaine Gabbert now in at quarterback. Unloading it long. Smith-Marsette pulls in the long one down to the Arizona 30-yard line.
It's a tough roster to make. There is a lot of depth all across the offensive side of the ball.
Gabbert in the pocket, pumps once, twice, finds Smith-Marsette. Breaks a tackle, 10, 5, and he somersaults into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
You're around, dog. You're around, dog.
So the first thing you're looking at is, does the guy have the ability to go in there and perform at a high level, even though he's not getting the same type of repetitions that the first team guy is. And then the other thing that, which is just equally important, is what their special teams value is.
And Eric Prince will go behind right guard, and he'll get a touchdown, slam it in there.
Excellent job, Oladokin leading the charge down the field.
Get the ball. Well deserved. Well deserved. Durrell. Yo.
Legs are starting to get a little fresh.
Knocking the rust off for the ones, I think, is important. And then the rest of the guys are trying to make the team. Our message from the beginning is just make it hard for Veach and myself to make those decisions, and they did that tonight, so that's a positive.
Chiefs win at 38-10 over the Arizona Cardinals in preseason game number 2.
And the total offense numbers, Mitch, 504 yards in this game. So
in a preseason game, you don't see that often.
All right, listen, good work. Both sides of the ball, special teams, nice job. It was complete. We got to start a little faster, but complete, right? We took care of business. I like the attitude, man. That's the best thing out of this thing. The attitude you guys came to play. You come to play unstoppable, but you got to come to play every week.
And we keep stacking, we keep building. Make sure you check your schedule for this next week's practice. All right, let's go. Chiefs on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Hey, everybody got off there.
Dad. Rule number 1 is don't hang anything or do anything without the wife's first approval, or you'll do it twice. All right, baby.
What?
Tell me where to hang it so I don't have to do it twice.
All right. Let's go.
Yesterday, this entire space right here was just
covered.
clothes
You couldn't see the floor.
and boxes. And the handyman got to work. Then the handyman stepped in.
Come on, Kissy Joy.
All right, sweetie, you call it.
Okay, yeah, I'm just singing right here. It doesn't really matter. We decided not to come out until after camp because they do it differently here, and you guys are like an hour away, and so it didn't make sense for me to come out with 3 kids. We just closed on the house. There was literally nothing in this house. Not a couch, not a bed, like.
We spent, I think, 10 hours in Nebraska Furniture Mart.
Like the whole day.
2 days
But we
before
actually had a lot of
training
fun doing it, which I was like surprised. Yeah, that's good.
A few inches above that?
Yeah, maybe like right. Looks like they had something right there.
Yeah. Maybe I'll go just
We have everything in California. We have help there. I figured I would just come after training camp, but it was really, really hard. It was the first time we've ever done that. It was over 30 days. I was by myself with the 3 kids. Like, we probably won't do that again. Oh my goodness, that's so good. You are so good.
Hey, can you go draw the Chiefs versus the Lions?
Oh, buddy.
How we're gonna get those Lions?
I'll sit right by you.
Who did I go high enough? Hey, I can't lose though because Jackie told me that's where she wanted it. Voila! Pretty good. Come check it out, baby. Sturdy as an oak tree right there.
Looks nice, perfect. We wanted to stay with the Chargers. Like, we've been there 4 years. We've got our life there. Our home is there. Our community is there. Our family's there. I brought my 3 babies home from the hospital there. Like, that we really wanted to stay. And then things just didn't work out. We know everything happens for a reason.
I really like this Drue Tranquill signing. The linebacker they basically took from in the division.
He sounds very relaxing, very tranquil, if you ask me.
I thought, like, for certainty, like, I would be, like, back with the Chargers. Like, I had a really good season last year.
I'll tell you what, I'll take you downstairs, kind of show you your new home.
Okay, great. It's, like, really our first encounter with, like, the business side of the NFL. Like, you set roots down, and then you're moving teams, and you hear stories of families having to move time and time again, but this was our first time, you know, experiencing that. Chiefs Kingdom.
This is the game day locker room. We actually just completely renovated this locker room 2 years ago.
This is awesome.
I normally ask your favorite Chiefs player, but you're all a little different.
Yeah. Who's your favorite Chiefs player?
Who's your favorite Chiefs player?
Are you kidding me?
No, you, obviously.
It's not Drue Tranquill? What the heck? It was so interesting to me that Brett Veach and Andy Reid were like the hottest on my trail.
I was talking to Brett Veach, our general manager, earlier this morning about it, and I said, how in the world did the Chargers let him get out of the building? I mean, because we're just, you know, couldn't be happier to have a guy like him. He's smart, he's tough. We're lucky to have him.
It was hard to be in the in-between, and I think once we finally knew we were going, it literally felt like a huge weight was off our shoulders. No matter like if it was, you know, what we were expecting or not, like just to know where we were going felt like such a relief.
Came from a system where we knew he was an intelligent football player.
I just believe I'm a relentless player. I've been relentless since the day I was born, my mom would say.
Downfield, caught, intercepted. That's the linebacker, Tranquill. Here comes Drue Tranquill.
He does a lot of things well. Really explosive. He's got some excellent acceleration.
Wilson is sacked. Tranquill gets his second.
Good communicator. He's working in multiple roles right now.
I'm really familiar with the organization, playing them twice a year. I know that they're about winning world championships. As a competitor, that's what you grow up hoping for, that's what you grow up dreaming about. So I'm excited to take this next chapter in my life and my family's life with the Chiefs.
See all of our championships right here on the left.
You got a lot of them. My bones are chilling, and it's not because of the cold weather.
76,416 of your closest friends. We're a vertical stadium. You notice how the upper level's real steep? You cannot build stadiums like that anymore. So sound is nowhere to go, but bounce around, go to the atmosphere.
Yeah.
You'll learn what 142.2 decibels
so
of
loud.
hospitality brings. That is our specialty.
Can you say dad, dad?
Dad, 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 dad. The past month has been really, really hard. So honestly, we're just all happy to be back together as a family and kind of just get situated here.
Jackie and I have been married a little over 5 years now, and we've never spent that much time apart. I've never been away from her that long, and I've never been away from the kids that long. And so it was one of the harder months of my life for sure. All right. All right, Eli. I think we're locked in, man. Let's go see if we can. All right, don't turn it on yet or you're gonna get me wet. It's like one of the hardest things in the world, like your patience and your selflessness and all these things get tested, but it's such a joy to like see them play together and see you and them. Oh, buddy. Oh! I don't know that there's a bigger joy in life than being married to the person you love the most in life and raising a family with. Rip it all the way through. He goes, oh geez. It's kind of this alter ego thing where, you know, I'm a husband and a father of three. There's this hope to be gentle side, this gentleman side, and then you just kind of step on the football field. And I like to say I tap into the Superman. Come on.
And we worked too hard for this moment, man. Each and every one of us, man. You hate some dog today, man.
And then when you come off the field, you gotta put back on the dad, the husband, the gentleness, and become the Clark Kent.
Yeah, baby! Woo!
He's just good at everything. Honestly, it's kind of frustrating. Like, he's an amazing husband. He's so good with the kids.
Where's McKenzie?
Now in the NFL, he kills it.
There you are.
You just excel. You just know how to excel at what you do. And that's being a husband, dad, and football player right now. So.
The preseason was so valuable for me. My background, I was the 8th round pick. I was the 3rd to last pick in the draft. So I was that bottom of the roster guy just trying to make the team. So every rep I could get in mini camps, training camp, preseason games, all of that was important. Those first, 5 years were really hard.
Blitz comes again. Green deep drop this time. Throws to the right side, wide open and out of bounds is Tony Small, the rookie out of Georgia. And Green went down hard and is not getting up.
I was in the league, I was out of the league, went to the Canadian Football League for a few weeks, got cut up there. It's roster to roster, it's year to year. I was only on 1-year deals.
This is Green. Play breaks down, and Green's going to pick up the first down and really take a shot.
And then you get thrown in there, and if you make the most of it, you keep going, and you just never know when that opportunity is going to come.
These players, many have their livelihoods on their line, their dreams on the line. Leave it all on the field, seize the day, seize the moment.
And Lord, I pray protection of each and every guy in this. Oh God, may our best show today for your glory.
Last time this group was here, it's a special group. Make the most of it today. Show what we got, baby. Let's go. Wideouts on 3, 1, 2, 3, wideout.
It's real. I mean, there's gonna be a number of guys on this team. It happens everywhere in the NFL where life goals, life dreams, all that stuff comes crashing to an end.
So take me to the finish line. Cause you're never gonna stop me trying.
Got a team today, baby. Come on! Got it, baby. That's right.
So take me to the finish line. Take me to the finish line.
Play hard. It's easy when you do that, right? Everybody do your job. Hey, finish.
The Browns lead the Chiefs here 22-3 as we begin play in the second quarter. Shane Buechele is quarterback all the way. Patrick Mahomes will not quarterback today.
You just need a play to get hyped for it. That's all. You need an 80-yard. Yeah, like something, a sport to get like, all right, man.
Empty backfield for Buechele. 3 eligible receivers, but they're going to go to the single side. They want Justyn Ross trying to hang on to the ball. He does so.
Yes, sir. Yeah, buddy.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Yes, sir.
Size matters here. He's going up against Lorenzo Burns and burns him for the fade route. Exactly what you want to see from Justyn Ross. We've heard about him throughout this training camp and offseason. 6'4", 210 pounds, can definitely be a force in the red zone.
Hey, my dog. Hey, no, that'll do it. That'll do it. Wow.
There's a real joy of playing a sport, getting this far in your career as a football player, from pee-wee to middle school, high school, college, and now it's the 3rd NFL preseason game. Depending on however the circumstances fall, depending on the outcome of those circumstances, and this might be the last game I play, and of course, it might be the start of my career.
So this is my 13th year doing Chiefs preseason broadcasts. Depth from top to bottom, this is by far the deepest roster.
Gabbert down the field. Smith-Marsette got it. He'll take it for 6. Touchdown, Chiefs.
You can see one of these guys getting cut, but they may end up going somewhere and having an impact on a team this season.
Mond has the pass. It's going to be intercepted at the 40-yard line, near side 35.
that maybe 5, 6, 7 years down the road, we're like, man, maybe we should have kept that guy. Or I know there was a lot of people said that about me.
Oladokun in the shotgun. Prince station to his right. Oladokun wants to throw. Now scramble to the near side. Pumps, throws it late, and it is caught! Touchdown! Kansas!
Outstanding job by Oladokun, throwing it only in a place where his player can make a play. Bushman goes up with the strong hands.
Let's go! Let's go!
All right, now.
All right, baby. Nice.
But that's going to end the preseason. 33-32 victory.
For the guys that may get cut, there's so many opportunities now. And you have to ultimately decide where you are in your journey in trying to get into the NFL.
Dude, I was on every special team and I was so cashed. We'll be good, baby.
Tuesday, roster cut down day again. There's only one. That's why it's waited this long. Only one. That'll be Tuesday to get down to 53.
Probably the toughest day is cut day. Just these guys have busted their tail for you for 6 months through the OTAs, through training camp, through the heat, and the exhausted bodies and minds, and they power through that for you.
Not only are you trying to get the best guys, but you got to get the best guys to fit in the cap space that you have, and also saving yourself cap space so if you want to go out and get someone or you have an injury or something happens, it's a balancing act now.
These are always difficult decisions. Fortunately for me, I have a great coaching staff and personnel staff to lean on. We know it's a long season. Every year, the way the roster looks at week 1 is completely different by week 17. Just because a guy doesn't make it on a 53-man roster doesn't mean it's the end for them.
And then inevitably, Brett has the say on it of who we're going to keep or not keep. It's that last eighth of the roster that you're really working right there and try to make sure you get the right guys.
The season's upon you. You know, everything becomes a little bit more critical.
All of a sudden you go from not putting in a all-out game plan to boom, everything just jumps on you and the intensity goes up tenfold.
Obviously, we're going to be the first one out of the gate Thursday night under the lights in our stadium.
Oh, it'll be special now. From our fans, our players, the whole organization, just dropping that banner and being able to put the cap, I guess, on last year. But we know at the end of the day, the Lions don't care. They may probably want to come in and ruin, that whole day for us.
You got to find a way to enjoy it, and then you got to find a way to kind of cut that emotion off and then recenter and refocus on the task at hand, which will be the Detroit Lions that night.